Good evening, our cherished viewers, and welcome to Joe Rich TV. I'm Jerry Josh, bringing you the most latest updates on a critical environmental issue unfolding in Ghana. Tonight, we focus on the growing crisis caused by illegal and small-scale mining, known locally as Galamsey, and its devastating impact on the nation's rivers, soil, and communities. Activist Oliver Barker-Vermauer has been sounding the alarm after Ghana's water agency reported extreme contamination in major rivers, which threatens water supplies for several regions. The contamination, largely attributed to unregulated mining activities, has galvanized public outcry. In September, Vermauer joined dozens of citizens in Accra to protest against the lack of government action. However, their peaceful demonstration was met with arrests, raising concerns about the treatment of activists. Despite the election of President John Mahama, hopes for significant change remain low. Activists claim that during his previous tenure, Mahama's administration took insufficient steps to combat the Galamsey crisis. Speaking to Joe Rich TV, Vermauer stated, "There isn't any roadmap yet from Mahama on how to tackle the problem. His party's track record offers little assurance. The illegal and small-scale mining sector has flourished due to skyrocketing gold prices, but its environmental toll is immense. Chemicals like mercury and cyanide, used in the extraction process, are poisoning rivers and farmlands. Ghana's Cocoa Board estimates that 2% of cocoa cultivation has been lost to mining. Communities dependent on these rivers for drinking water and farming now face a dire situation." WaterAid's country director, Yorobina Yanni-Akofor, issued a grim warning. If current trends persist, Ghana could be forced to import water by 2030. Mercury and other toxins in water sources are leading to health crises, particularly in the north where mining is spreading. Activists have criticized Lee 2462, a law passed during President Akufo-Addo's tenure, which allowed mining in protected biodiversity hotspots. Reports revealed that mining licenses surged during his administration, with some allocated to politically connected individuals. Former Environment Minister Kwabena Frimpong Boateng's leaked report exposed alleged corruption, sparking outrage across the country. In response, the previous government launched Operation HALT, deploying military forces to combat illegal mining. However, critics argue that these efforts failed to address the root causes of the crisis. Since taking office earlier this month, President Mahama has pledged to address the crisis by banning mining in forest reserves and areas near water bodies.
Gold for oil was introduced, one, to stabilize the price, and then two, to stabilize the forex. It has achieved none of them. The price has gone up, the forex is still tumbling. And the whole agreement is opaque. Even as the leader of the opposition don't know what the underlying agreements and who the participants in the gold for oil deal are. And so, like I said, we're going to investigate it and find out, what is really happening. My understanding is that Bank of Ghana is financing it. Bank of Ghana is posting losses. I hear there are delays, there are backlog in delivery of gold for oil that has already been taken. And it is possible that another liability is looming when the new government comes into office.
He also vowed to work with environmental agencies to clean up polluted rivers. Yet, Mahama's reluctance to revoke existing licenses or halt new concessions has raised concerns. In a recent interview, the president stated, "Small-scale mining is legal, but it must be done sustainably. We need to train miners to use environmentally safe methods as seen in other countries." Activists argue that Mahama's promises fall short of the decisive measures needed. Vermauer and others are calling for the repeal of controversial laws, the cancellation of harmful mining licenses, and the declaration of a state of emergency. The crisis requires bold action, Vermauer emphasized. The livelihoods of miners should not come at the cost of our environment and future. As water treatment plants continue to shut down due to pollution affecting hundreds of thousands of Ghanaians, the country faces an urgent challenge. Whether the Mahama administration can rise to meet it remains to be seen. This is Jerry Josh for Joe Rich TV. Stay tuned for further updates as we continue to follow this developing story.